An SEC insider says Gary is going to appeal at the last minute. XRP and Ripple, yeah, we're launching RLUSD in less than 2 months. Tom Emmer comes out to scrutinize Gary, but doesn't mean Jack-ola. XRP price at the end, and oh, that storm was a bad one. We've got trees all over, and I'm going to be cleaning up this mess for weeks.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Absolute carnage outside with that hurricane cleanup is going to take a while. But while I got internet and power, let's do some news. But before we get into news, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, boobies. Maybe I'll share it in the beginning of the next video. Futures trader Algo says, not a security, but a pump and dump since 13 years is zero usage. Only 42 billion more to be dumped while you pump it. Talking about XRP. That's right, XRP got protection from Torres, but Torres didn't give XRP price protection. Paul Frank says anybody puts a business in New York is nuts. A lot more friendly states for businesses. Paul's talking about Stellar. That's right. Stellar's using Lumens to open up a second office in New York. And New York is like the most anti-crypto state out there. The fuck is going on with these people? Bitcoin's sitting at 66,135. ETH is 2674, while BNB's at 610. Avalanche is pumping a bit here, and so is Meme. Look at Doge, Shib, Pepe, and Dog. We've had all making moves. Utility? No. Making money? Yes. Sol at 158, while XRP's at 59 cents. XLM 9.8. I'm going to start it off with my man Tom Emmer. That's right, because Gare Bear, the rumor is from an SEC insider. He's going to wait till the last week to appeal, but listen to what Emmer says about Gensler. If Gensler's mouth is moving, he's likely lying. In 2021, Gensler came to the financial committee and told us he doesn't believe he has the authority to regulate and police the digital asset industry. That was clearly a lie. Well, Mr. Emmer, well, Patrick McHenry, well, other Republicans in the House committee, what have you done since 2021? Jack Shitola. You've got Jack in one hand, you have Shitola in the other hand. If you put them together, you have what you did to Gary Gensler. Jack Shitola. It was all talk and no what. And that's what pisses me off about this. Even McHenry came out and said that Gensler has not been following the rules since 2022. So what are you doing? You're just threatening him. And Emmer, this is a great example right here. Look at Emmer saying in 2021, Gensler said this. Well, did you hold him accountable for it for 3 years? Fuck no, you didn't. These politicians are all losers and scumbags. They're all talk, no walk, and nothing gets happened. And oh, going back to your comments, because yes, your comments matter most, anybody that puts a business in New York is nuts. Talking about Danelle Dixon and Stellar. Remember, Danelle Dixon was also the same one out there that kept saying, well, we're gonna get regs in 2023. Oh, we're gonna get regs. Government's gonna work together. We're gonna reach across the aisle. Fuck no. She's just telling you what you want to hear. Dumb as a box of fucking rocks. Number one, you open a business in the most hostile crypto state. Number two, you think this freaking administration's gonna work together to get regs. XLM holders, you are fucked. XRP shines even as RLUSD launches expected in 2 months. Talking about some liquidity pumpage here for XRP with RLUSD. RLUSD could debut by the end of the year, depending on regulatory approvals. The stablecoin, which only serves institutions, is on ETH and XRPL. You also got the Grayscale's XRP Trust, which gave us a good pump right there. So that's good news. Now, by the end of the year, easily able to be done. In fact, do you know that PayPal did not go to the SEC for approval to launch their stablecoin? You know who PayPal got approval from? New York State regulators. Pretty ironic, isn't it? That's because the New York State regulator wants to make sure that everything is super tight. Tight butthole. Now on to what you don't want to hear. Listen to this. The U.S. SEC to appeal the 2023 ruling on Ripple's programmatic sales. Eleanor Terrett, a Fox Business journalist, recently shared that the U.S. might appeal the ruling. She mentioned that the speculation, listen, came from a former U.S. SEC lawyer who believed the appeal could result from the commission's belief that the ruling was incorrect. The former U.S. SEC lawyer, and this is recently former, like they recently just left the SEC, also reported, said that the commission believes that Judge Torres' ruling last July was not good and should be appealed. The speculations come before October 7th deadline. That's not good. Now, I'm telling you this. I'm being dead honest with you. I still believe the SEC is not going to appeal. I think every day that goes by, the SEC loses interest in the appeal, and I don't think they're going to wait to the last minute. Now, that being said, I could be wrong. Hopefully I am, because it'd be nice to have some good news here. But speaking of good news, XRP volume is going up, up, up. 1.2 billion in the last 24 hours. You want to look at Stellar's volume? Less than 50 million. Billions and millions. There's a zero missing, right? I mean, like, come on. There's quite a few zeros missing. Price-wise, though, for XRP, we're range-bound. You know the deal, lemon peel. We're not going to break through 60 cents unless we get some better macroeconomic news. We get some deadline beatage, right, with Torres in the SEC. Our LUSD launch would help as well. And the trust converting into an ETF would be great as well. Let's swing it on over to the candlesticks and take a 15-minute look at things. That's about all the time you need. If it takes you more than 15 minutes, you probably ain't doing it right. So since we got pushed back here from the 60-cent mark, we've been flirting with 58.5 and 60 cents. Now, what's important about this is this has been locked in since the ETF trust pump, okay? We've locked that in, and now we're just pounding right here in this 59-60 cent range. There's a lot of liquidity and a lot of volume getting eaten up at that 60 cent resistance. We would love for it to be the floor, but we gotta wait for bigger news to pivot things. And what's the bigger news? Well, you ain't gonna get regs this year, because guess what? Emmer in the group is just gonna threaten and not do jack shit about it. And that's my point. So everyone's like, oh, but bro, you rip on Democrats. No, I'm ripping on Republicans right now because they ain't doing shit. Prove to me something that Republicans have done to limit the power of Gary Gensler. I'll wait for your answer. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't come up with anything other than threats? Awesome. What happens if all you do is threaten people and you never act on it? They come and they kick your ass. Because if you're all talk and no walk, you're just a punk bitch like the rest of the House Republicans. So the roads are blocked by me, my wife, and my daughter won't have to work today because neither of them have power. I don't know if I can even get out of my neighborhood. I still have to do a long run today, a long run tomorrow, and a long run on Saturday to get ready for my race. My yard looks lush and green, but that's not grass. No, that's leaves and branches covering the whole frickin' thing. I've been up since 4 in the morning, just watching my neighbor's trees just fall on over. That's right, I live deep in the woods, we got pounded with that storm, and it's still happening right now. But that's not what's important. What's important is that crypto is really looking forward. We're looking forward to the rates coming down, and we're looking forward to some political changes. In fact, I think a lot of us are looking forward to changes that actually make change and don't just threaten it. That's where we're getting lost with all this. It's all rhetoric, and it's all bullshit. And it reminds me of Danelle Dixon in Consensus 2023, I believe it was, where all she kept saying was stablecoin regs are coming. Regs are coming. I know regs are coming. Just telling you what you want to hear, and then when you zoom out and you look back, you're like, what have you really done? Like seriously, what have you really done? And I'm talking about Stellar as well as the government, because seriously, what has Stellar really done? What have they really launched with the billions and billions that have been spent that people are using? Like nothing. No wonder the volume's down. And remember, people just tell you what you want to hear, except for this channel. I bring you the news whether it's good or bad, happy or sad. Trust me. Trust me. I wish the news was good 24/7. I wish I was telling you that every day I'm like, yo, I'm a little sore down there because I was ridden hard for like 8 hours straight. No, that would suck. Yeah. No, I was ridden hard for like 20 minutes straight. It'd be good news every day, right? But no, I got to bring it to you what's really happening. What's really happening right now is monetary conditions are tight. Retail is what's fueling crypto. And if monetary conditions are tight and retail is fueling crypto, you can't get the big supermoon action. You need rates to come down. We need more excitement. We need more trust in the market. We got to do something about all these hacks, scams, and schemes that are running rampant, whether it's on decentralized exchanges or centralized exchanges. We also got to deal with the fact that everyone and their mother is launching a freaking stablecoin. BlackRock, I talked about that yesterday. BlackRock now getting into the stablecoin game. Ripple into the stablecoin game. Everyone's getting into the stablecoin game because that's where the money is. And that's the big thing that I worry about with alt. That you're going to see a lot of oomph, a lot of effort in the stablecoin legislation arena and the stablecoin market arena. And that alts are kind of be left to the side for a little bit, and that's not a good thing because if the Dems win the election, well, Gary's not going to threaten. He's just going to bring out the old wrecking ball. Now, the Republicans, oh, they're going to threat. They're going to threat for the last several years because it's all we've seen from McHenry, and that's lame as shit. So you go threaten away there, House Financial Services Committee, because you did jack shit for the last several years. I'll catch y'all later. I got to get the chainsaw out and figure out if I can even get out of my street. Choo-choo, bitches.